Mauricio Pochettino is still favourite to be the next Tottenham Hotspur head coach, but French giants PSG want to keep him at Paris. Spurs want a 23-year-old Bundesliga striker. A former Spurs midfielder has said that Pochettino coming back would be a backward step for him, unless he is given full backing by the board to go and rebuild the squad. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Monday the 31st of May. I'm going to go through all of today's news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. A transfer rumour has been published by Football 365 and they are stating that Brighton to rival Spurs for £16 million Stuttgart forward. Brighton have renewed their interest in Nicolas Gonzalez and will reportedly rival Spurs for the Stuttgart man. Gonzalez caught the attention of Premier League scouts last season by scoring 14 goals in 27 Bundesliga appearances. He was heavily linked with a Brighton move which never materialised as Stuttgart held out for £16 million. And according to the Daily Mail, Brighton are keen to get the deal done this time around and will launch a new bid in the coming months. They will look to reduce his price tag as they value the 23-year-old at around £10 million. And the news will worry Tottenham Hotspur officials as they were hoping to sign Gonzalez back in January. This report then states that the two English sides now look set for a transfer race as Stuttgart plan to wait for the highest bidder. Gonzalez joined Stuttgart back in 2018 for a £7.6 million fee. He's since become one of their finest performers and will almost certainly reach the top. Later on in the report, it states that Spurs are hoping to sign Gonzalez to improve their forward line. They have a major hole to fill after Gareth Bale's season-long loan ended. It's thought that Gonzalez would link up well with Harry Kane and Heung-min Son should Spurs manage to keep their dynamic duo from the clutches of Europeans elite. Just an update on the Mauricio Pochettino situation. This is a report from the Evening Standard published earlier today. Paris Saint-Germain appear to have activated an extension to Mauricio Pochettino's contract amid interest from both Tottenham and Real Madrid. Pochettino has reportedly told PSG of his desire to leave after becoming frustrated with how the club is run. Spurs chairman Daniel Levy has been in contact with Pochettino over a sensational return, while Zinedine Zidane has quit Real Madrid to leave the Spanish giants searching for a new manager. In a move to quiet rumours, PSG sporting director Leonardo has claimed that Pochettino now has 2 years remaining on his contract despite signing an 18-month deal back in December. He said Mauricio Pochettino has 2 years on his contract here at PSG and we are very happy with him. He told this to Europe 1, which is a French radio station, on Sunday evening. The report from the Evening Standard says that PSG are keen to keep hold of Pochettino to avoid a second managerial change in such a short space of time. Former Spurs midfielder Jamie O'Hara has been talking about the Tottenham and Pochettino situation on TalkSport, and he has come out and said, why would Pochettino want to return to Spurs? It would be a backward step. Jamie O'Hara is quoted in saying he's been a great manager for Spurs. I think it was when we were playing our best football and our best period. But I don't understand why he would want to leave PSG because I think it's a backward step going back to Tottenham. But he obviously does love the club and he's always said that he has got unfinished business. I think if they can make it happen, Daniel Levy has got the fans and the people back on side. Jamie O'Hara then added, what you have to do is you have to back him. You can't bring him back and not back him. We all know that he got rid of Pochettino. Jose Mourinho then come in and it still didn't work. So I think everyone has come to the conclusion that it is not the managers, it is the players. The club needs a rebuild, it needs a revamp, it needs new players to come in. There needs to be 6 or 7 overhaul of players. I think if Mauricio Pochettino does come back and you're going to go back to your previous manager, you've got to give him the money to go out and build the team that he always said he needed to do. Football legend Barry Fry has been talking to the Football Fancast and he has come out and said that he wouldn't be surprised if Pochettino resigned from his post at Paris Saint-Germain and Daniel Levy would have to pay Paris Saint-Germain millions of pounds in compensation to get the Spurs fans' favourite back. He said, I can see there being a large compensation claim as well, so it seems ironic that it cost Daniel Levy millions of pounds to get rid of him, and it might cost him millions of pounds to get him back. But that is football. Manchester United and Wales legend Mark Hughes has come out and said that he would like to see Gareth Bale playing in the Premier League for Spurs next season. He said, I think so. He's been an outstanding player. It all depends on his situation at Real Madrid. I would love to see him playing week in, week out in the Premier League. I think we need players such as Gareth Bale. It didn't look like it worked out as well as everybody expected it to at Tottenham. He didn't get the game time under Jose Mourinho that he would have liked to have had for whatever reason. Gareth is one of those players who needs to be happy and comfortable in his surroundings, and maybe sometimes this year at Tottenham, surprisingly, I don't think it has been. It's only been in recent weeks he's been playing with a smile on his face. Interestingly, on Tottenham Hotspur's Twitter in the last couple of days, they actually announced that 3 Spurs players were included in the Wales squad: Ben Davies, Joe Rodon and Gareth Bale. Even though Gareth Bale is or was on loan to Tottenham from Real Madrid for the 2020-2021 season, they are still including him in the tweets at the moment. So, interesting times. Will Gareth Bale be a Spurs player for the 2021-2022 season? Would you like to see him wear that Spurs shirt again next year? England legend Geoff Hurst has come out and said that Harry Kane should stay at Spurs because there is no guarantee at all of him winning trophies at another club. He said in 30 years' time he'll be sat in a pub if he's gone to another club, and there'll be a Spurs fan sitting in the bar saying, why did you leave the club? And maybe he'll throw a glass of beer over him, he said with a laugh. In short, you're not guaranteed trophies. Trophies are not guaranteed if you move to any club. Geoff Hurst then went on to say probably the only club that you'd like to move to where you'd be more likely to use the word guarantee would be Manchester City, the way that they are going at the moment. Other than that, whichever club that he goes to, because it's so competitive in all of the countries. If he goes to Germany and Bayern Munich, he would probably win the league. But whether that would be looked upon as great in the future of him, I'm not sure. Geoff Hurst then added, focusing on trophies is important to a degree, but is not the be-all and end-all of a player's world. So I would advise him to be very careful about what he does and how he does it. And lastly, the question that we all want the answer to is, who will be the next Tottenham Hotspur head coach? Well, with channel sponsors William Hill, here are all the latest betting odds. Please download their app and visit their website. Mauricio Pochettino, of course, former Spurs favourite, is still favourite to be our next head coach for next season at 1-2. Former Chelsea and Inter Milan boss Antonio Conte is 9-2. Ajax boss Erik ten Hag is 7-1. Belgian boss Roberto Martinez is 16-1. Brighton boss Graham Potter is 16-1. Leicester City manager Brendan Rodgers is 20-1. And Eddie Howe is 25-1. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. Please also put who you think will be the next Tottenham Hotspur head coach in the comment section below. Anyway, if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and well. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, come on you Spurs.